Sporadic clashes between members of far-right organizations and anti-fascists spread through the streets of Portland hours after a far-right rally concluded. Portland police declared a state of civil disturbance in the city.
We estimate that there were approximately 1,200 demonstrators at the peak of the demonstrations. Our team spent many hours monitoring the various groups as they gathered, splintered, reformed, and moved throughout the downtown core.
The day of tension began with a demonstration staged by far-right groups led by a militant organization called the Proud Boys. They were heavily outnumbered by Antifa, their supporters, and peaceful protesters expressing opposition to far-right groups. A heavy police presence covered the area. Officers seized shields, poles, and bear spray from protesters. Many Portland residents were upset that far-right demonstrators came to their liberal, left-leaning city to cause trouble.
As far as somebody coming here and getting a group together just to fight, oh, that's messed up.
A short time after the Proud Boys and their supporters arrived in the park, tensions rose.
You can see that the groups of anti-fascist protesters have gathered here underneath this bridge. To the other side there, across that green lawn, the far-right and neo-fascist groups have gathered. They're being kept apart by the police, and the hope is that the police presence will keep these two sides from engaging in any violence.
Police in riot gear ordered Antifa not to crowd into the streets, at one point pushing the group back. Then, abruptly, the far-right crowd beat a hasty retreat. The Proud Boys and their supporters withdrew across a bridge, which police closed off to prevent Antifa from pursuing.
I think that what we need to do is continue to show that we are going to fight against these ideals of fascism and Nazis as much as it takes.
President Donald Trump inserted himself in the affair, tweeting that Antifa might be named an organization of terror, but he had no criticism of neo-fascist or far-right groups. Proud Boys leader Joe Biggs was pleased by Trump's message.
Go look at President Trump's Twitter. He talked about Portland, said he's watching Antifa. That's all we wanted. We wanted national attention on it. We got it.
The violence and dueling demonstrations are further evidence of a country deeply divided, with a president who exploits those divisions in search of political gains. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, Portland.